Oh, shit. You sleep a little, huh? With your bad little self, huh? But you sleep? You gotta sleep. Word is going. Attacking the lungs, the heart, all that stuff there. Hold on. That lizard when he took off. That lizard took off. Stains from the chocolate. Yeah. Stop looking at my true form. That's why you're scared of that. Morning, 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 morning. What's going on? What's going on? No apologies. I had to take the time to do what I had to do. Some people say, why didn't you do it beforehand? Ah, shit. I have to keep practice. So anyway, let's finish my little, I'll show you what I got here. This is, of course, Rise coffee. I have to stop adding honey to it, but it's just, they say you got creamer and latte and all this other stuff, but I put honey in there, raw honey. I've been sipping on it like 20 minutes before I even started the live. So, I had a good conversation with brother Shatahai. I misspelled his name, y'all. It's not TTAHJTA. It's TAHAWA. I should have known better. Seeing how I speak quite a bit of Chickasaw and a little bit of Choctaw. Kind of one, actually was one and the same, but not. Because are one and the same people. Anyway, so I addressed what I need to address this today, and I see it seems to be the same people on Facebook, and it's sad to say this. I don't say this with hate or animosity, and most people know that by now. It's the ones who don't know no better who will assert something else because they're steeped in a phenomenon of foolishness and stupidity. There's a lot of people, and I see it, and you can always tell when somebody's missing something, when somebody's not happy, really happy. You remember that meme with the so-called Titanic, and on Facebook they had the kitten, the boy and the girl like this, but behind closed door, them motherfuckers is round fur flying. A lot of people attempt to paint that picture of their relationships and everything else on Facebook as if it's that Titanic meme. You know what I'm saying? That fake scene. And I even got caught up with a relationship, and then I had turned around and I stopped and I was like, man, this bitch is all kind of like motherfucking loopy and crazy. And boy, that really set her off. And I was like, if you don't get your shit together, I'm gone. Some people are black widows. Oh, they can't have you gone. It's so good. That's why I said the women of America are mentally ill and sick. And that's because the men are the protectors that they're supposed to be. And the ones that are, you would never know it because those women you'll never be around because they know to stay away from you. It's not about the men keeping away from you. They just know that there's no need to be around certain individuals. And a lot of you men are mentally weak and incapable and sick. Until you clean that up, you know what I'm saying? So we have to hold each other accountable and hold each other up in order for the woman to be strong. And those women are probably around good, strong women. You won't get to see them because you shouldn't. You should just be made aware of by those of us who know that you have to straighten up and get your act together in order to even get a glimpse of what that life looks like. Other than that, in the process, you will continue to pick badass women who have not had the good protectors around them, who will become construed to the narrative painted by the enemy to which they constructed. You got to remember, good people will never sit there and subjugate themselves and make themselves bad. It's an enemy who will come in with all that peace and create disruption. It's called a slow process. It's like the frog in the cauldron, little kindling, but it's got grass and trees around it. Gets into the water and it's just on the daffodil. And it's just wonderful. And next thing you know, here comes the fucking enemies, putting a little ember down there, and then somewhere down a week or two, they're stoking that motherfucker with a little air, adding more kindle. And then next thing you know, they're adding some logs, and before you know it, you're like, whoa, this is the season. And next thing you know, the meat's falling off the bone. That's how we got to where we're at. You know, people running around like they're stupid. How many of y'all watched the little circled idiots in California and the other places? They're doing it all over, Texas and all the places. So one guy's Hellcat, I think Rondo or somebody shared it. So anyway, what's one of them shit? I forget who. Anyway, Hellcat hits the Hellcat Charger hits the Mustang, and the idiot with the little red Mustang, he's got the little Glock with the no switch, but with a extended mag, 32 round mag, and he comes out blah 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 blah. Somebody else shooting, people running, losing flip flops, doing cartwheels, you know, Jet Li type stuff, and Jackie Chan. bully, and it shows the stupidity. And these people think they're tough, and you would think they're tough because of the whack music and the drill music and all. Those are little. Listen to me. I'm gonna say it clear, very clear for you. Those are punks. There's nothing tough about them. I wouldn't care if two of them was scrapping for 45 minutes, boxing in the back or front yard with street beefs. They're punks. If that is considered a man, then you are definitely delusional. Talking about GD, this, that, and all this other stuff and that. No. Somebody had put a memo up, and I had stated this, and if you go back a lot of my videos, I say, look, you are the crop, the cream of the earth and all that, planet Earth. Gotta rock it, don't stop it. Gotta rock it, don't stop. Fuck all that African Bambaata's little fruity ass. Anyway, every time one of you die, one of you fall, that is another grand tree of history that's supposed to carry the ancestors, that they can jump and mingle around the earth. It's chopped down. See, if we were teaching in our homes, instead of these fake ass schools, we would be teaching how to ground the benefit of self, the preservation, how the elements to elevate, the non-ethereal, and so many other things that I don't have to mention right now. We'll read and cross that vector. It'll be something else for your arsenal of knowledge. And the waters are like the women. They make sure that you're nourished, so your roots are strong. Remember the earth held together when you uproot and kill the tree off? The roots are still holding, and then what they do, they come and they dig up stump remover. And so they get the little stump, the stubborn. They uproot it with no knowledge that it would ever happen. So now the grand trees stand no more. The earth is not held together in a singularity. The roots are gone. So they give you a little goofy ass root with a dumb nigga named Alex Helly. Whether he died or he's out there in the land of Mars or whatever the fuck. Get dead anyway, right? These idiots. What motherfuckers would do, and y'all think it's $1. No, there are motherfuckers who have made a pact or have been all-inclusively sided to a pact. Look at Cardi B, who didn't want to do that later video. It's to keep you motherfuckers awash in the fact that these people have control because the whole system is polluted. They're cooperators. They're stupid. DJ academics. That punk motherfucker, I would love to catch him walking around and snatch his ass up. I'd put Jesus in his life. I'd put a fictional character, I'd make a fictional character reality in his world. I had that bitch being quiet, running around, and that's a fact. Anywho, they poison the nearby waters. Many videos coming out of how the seawater, and there's a water underneath that is even deeper than that, but underneath is a lake. And they're all over. They even show fresh streams of water with certain fresh streams fish swimming in that water. And that couldn't survive in the salt water and the mist. And the wells don't even come up to eat them. Oh, you didn't know about that? Oh my goodness. That there's aqua life that you couldn't even touch. You couldn't even put your hand close to. It would just push it away like some negative magnet, full of energy and light. Oh, they didn't show you. Oh, they're not going to show you that. Somebody said had a problem when I says, oh, the Antarctic, oh, that's just a big block of ice. You can go up under that bitch. Oh, it's big. As high as it is, you can go down and you can see all little different things down there. You can see weird life. You can see things frozen as if it was yesterday, but frozen thousands of years ago. Butterflies, beetles, birds, as if it was still alive flying. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh. Maybe start Googling to see if maybe they'll try and hide all that shit. Maybe see if you can find something. Oh, I'm not lying. Oh, there's much videos. Plenty of them. I'm talking about if you don't want to believe that that stuff wasn't created like that, then don't believe it. And then you can even see things underneath it that looked like they were structures man-made. You don't have to believe me. You can believe in them and their lies. You got this Bobo. You know there was a man, 75 years old in Utah, right? What's this individual, this motherfucker's name? Anyway, on Wednesday. So Biden's supposed to go to Utah, right? Craig Robertson, 75, was shot by the FBI agents. FBI highly trained motherfuckers. They don't have to shoot and kill nobody. So anyway, during a raid on his Utah home after allegedly threatening to assassinate the president. So this is the media. This is the New York Post, who you would think that is conservative or not, or whatever the fuck. The FBI has hitmen all out there. And that thing is they don't give a fuck. Do you think they had to kill a FBI 75-year-old man posting up with rifles and everything on Facebook, just shock and awe, to say how he feels about Biden, which is his First Amendment right? But y'all think he's the president and everybody believes in the Constitution and all this other bullshit. No, these people are infiltrators, the ones that would kill you. All right, I don't have to talk about negative about what these motherfuckers and wish death on them. They've already sacrificed themselves to whatever position they are. Who gives a fuck? I don't. But personally, a lot of the pale skins are dumb motherfuckers. A lot of them are dumb. No, he's 75, blah, blah. Yeah. They don't give a fuck. These people, a lot of these motherfuckers in these agencies are infiltrators. They help with women trafficking, motherfuckers to experimental places, to islands you know nothing about. They go to bed halfway decent, but they don't know what's going to happen in the future. So it is what it is. They believe they're part of the conspiracy of hidden, which it just tickles me. Anyway, that was the most weakest shit. Then I say, when they kill people like that, that's the weakest shit they can do. That's not stopping or slowing down a goddamn. If anything, they're speeding shit up. And regardless of whether they want it or not, again, would this motherfucker kill an infiltrated, fake, established, put in place fake president of a company that has nothing to do with this land? That is the institutionalization of stupidity and dumbitude. Now, we know we got a lot of niggas running around with the FBI, the CIA, all these other things, right? They're part of it. And you can see, it was funny. I was watching these individuals walking out with their hands up, these men's, from the whatever was going on with the motherfucking Franklin house, y'all call the White House. And they all switching like a motherfucker with their khakis on and shit, and they just switch. So you know there's a mental dilapidation, an illness. Oh, you can teach anybody to kill. I served with motherfuckers that was gay who would snuff your lights out, okay? So it's not about that. I protected a lot of them as a guardian angel in New York whenever they call us to do it. We was like, oh man, Curtis, what the fuck? Just go down there, got guys got out of prison, they're raping the little boy girls or whatever in the bushes, and just make sure that's not happening. So Curtis Lee, when we're down at his radio station and he's giving us the drill and we're down in the front because we still all meet up, about 50, 60 of us. Like I said, I was selected and I was part of that 4-man detail during the Gotti trials with Kurt. Stand out front, ready to get whatever the fuck needed to be get in. And that was a hell of a hard job walking around over there. We had these old jokers who were like the original, not original, but when they started, and they probably like in their 60s, these motherfuckers would fight their ass off coming from the geriatric home down there in Manhattan. Anyway, they fight their ass. Look, man, I ain't kidding. Anywho, we'd be out there on the wharf, and we'd be out there with the bushes that go around where the water is. And yeah, it'd be these big towel, mattress squatting prison motherfuckers who part of the music industry and all that other shit out there getting these little boys like they're gonna make them rich and then get them in the woods. And when the little boys start saying, no, not like this, and they keep pushing it up in their booty, and you can hear them screaming, but 30 was going to beat this big motherfucker down like he was, a rich cracker. I mean, mosh him out. Because it's the job of just raping a motherfucker, trying to take something you think you have, regardless of it looking like a girl, It don't wind up booty. Maybe it's duty. It ain't in them. I don't know what. It was nasty as it is. Just going to take it. And it was real things that was happening. We would have to protect these, as sick as it was. So anyway, we saw these. I was watching this video. I was going to share it. And they just are switching with their khakis and their blue shirt, with their hands up. Whether it's a psyop or whatever. I said, wow, they got the whole, and a friend of mine who works and worked in the Pentagon for a few years, I can't say nothing else of that. He said he was surprised at all the homosexuals and the lesbian, the dykes. And he said, but I wasn't. Because he said he got hit on twice and he had to straighten the motherfuckers out. So you get where I'm coming from. The perversion is a mental illness. And in order to establish and do things, you must have that mental illness and put in place. And give. You watched James O'Keefe. You saw how the things that thought they were on a date or how they were so flamboyant and discussing things that ousted, you know what I'm saying? You have people, you could train up anybody, people. The problem is, you people that got a good head on your shoulder, right? Per se. Now, like I say all the time, out of 100, 5 to 10% will get it. What are you doing to better yourself? Because I see them people on Facebook, they are just egotistical, narcissistic monkeys who looks for the likes. I post, I'm not looking for the likes. See, the Facebook got it misinterpreted. They think that I give a damn about some likes and this, that, and other, so they try to hide everything. The ones that need to see it are the ones that see it. The ones that don't need to see it, I can care less. See, this is what their inaptitude because of their stupidity and fluidity, or their fluidity and stupidity. You can never be in this brain. It plays to a certain factor, a key, a note. As disharmonizing as it is, you would think that they would know better. That's why they're going morally. They find morally to them to the algorithm and the AI. Because there's no subjugation of thought that doesn't have to hear this, that can make them contemplate their next action. You get where I'm coming from? So we're dealing with a time of consistent inconsistencies for those of us who walk in a different place. I know it's hard for some of you to accept it. I'm not here to make you accept a goddamn thing except for you to wake the fuck up. We know exactly what's going to happen. You don't have to believe me because you don't. I'm not asking you to. I'm giving you some fucking tea, and that's what you need to do. Take that tea and drink it. But I'm talking in a way that is comical. So they kill a man because of his Facebook posts with guns and all that, and so they take it serious instead of grabbing him and taking him in custody. Well, he's a pale skin. It's Utah. And, they got to protect the bastard, right? Anyway, wanted for threats against Biden. Maybe that's more of a fear tactic too. I don't know what it is. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. I've been telling y'all from the giddy up, all this history is fake. These presidents don't represent the country or the people. It's not for the republic. It doesn't matter how they paint it. The Bible, you see, they got 2 books and 3 books that they put their hands on when they swear an oath. It ain't to you, and it's not to your Constitution. There's another underground Constitution, though our Constitution has been made to believe that it belongs to everybody, which was of the republic, for the republic, by the republic. They say the people, which is inconsistent. Because most people can't find the original anthem and this, that, and the other, and they think they found it, and it's more racist, and that's not the anthem. But anyway, nobody wants to know the truth. Nobody don't give a fuck about the truth of history. They like what they have become. That's how sick and deprived the world has become. There's no elevation and no sentient existence, or at least the appearance or the truth of it, which is disturbing. It's not even a good fight. So my thing is to reach out to you and do my part is from my angle. Now, I've been reading and stuff and this, that, and other, and I was told I'd be a pastor, a minister, a rabbi, and all this other shit. And I says, no, the fuck I won't. That's the ignorance of those people. And I says, no, I will share my information. I have a story to tell. I haven't even gotten to the place where I can tell that story. So what the fuck? I've only told it to a handful of motherfuckers. And they don't say shit. They watch, and every once in a while they'll hit me up, nigga. And I'm like, I know. And we don't say nothing. So, like I said, some of you walk in a place of false enlightenment. You know, when you get some information, especially when you come around to know who you are, you dismiss anything that could be possible or plausible. That is not what a teacher does. Teacher, what did I tell you about my black belts? 3 of them are white. That's how long I've had them. It reminds me that I don't know shit. Even the enemy of all things don't know everything. But we'll have a bunch of motherfuckers calling. I mean, we could prove that. Okay. People need to turn around and realize that not everyone is for everybody. Trust me. But those who have it within themselves to process something, who don't get touched by the truth of what history may be, compared to the lie of the history they live, because they exist without knowing why or how they exist. Letting somebody else I'm not trying to tell you how the fuck and why you exist, especially in your stupid demeanor. What I am saying is everything isn't what it seems to be, or is not as it has been laid out. You've had enough people over the last century, well, hell, 2, tell you the fucking truth. And why? You don't know, because they didn't put it in the education, OSS or CIA education system. And your dumbass parents didn't listen to your grandparents, who didn't listen to their grandparents. And so now you're in this catacomb of stupidity because of the toxicity of it all. You can deny whatever you want. That's the most beautiful thing in the world. You can deny everything. But you will not deny the death, the ass whooping, the fucked up food, and the poisoned air, the fucked up water. You can't deny the reality of that, and yet you will deny history as if you know how you got to here. That shows me that a lot of people are just placated reality and become the total eclipse of stupidity. That's right, the darkness of self. Instead of becoming the Hafwa. The Jannah is where you like to stand. Do you know any other words? Yeah, I've shared quite a few and you just never fucking listen. I would just love people to fucking get what was being said instead of what the fuck's running through their little marked up goofy head. I'm not here to hold your hand and be all sweet to you like I'm whispering sweet nothings in your fucking ear. I'm here to smack you upside your head, not to whip you, and say, get the fuck up. Stop waddling around in the mud. You cleared the motherfucking razor wires, and get the fuck up. Grab your rifle. Don't worry about tying up your motherfucking bootlaces. Get the stepping, nigga. You're in 2 inches of mud. Like running in soft sand, bitch. Get on down that motherfucking road. You got 50 miles to go, motherfucker. You ain't even finished the first mile yet. So what was this, right? Let me show you this. This right here is chaga root. This is what I got from our sister that don't like to say nothing no more, whatever the fucking reason. And she's in there. Okay. Tola Cherokee. So when I make it, I used to grind it up and use this little filter. I don't have the filter. I got to get one of the smaller, finer ones. So what I did was I put a couple of the small rocks, about a quarter cup, into about 16 ounces of water, because it reduces when you boil it, because you got to boil it for about 3, 4, 5 minutes. And then you let it sit, like rest. And so what you have is, you have this I know it's in here, that's why you saw me working it out, but I'm gonna see if I can show it to you how dark it looks. Like coffee. See, that's chaga root tea. Okay, now you don't have to drink that much. It's good for inflammation, your gut, fighting cancer, sour soap, and all that kind of stuff, which is awesome. And so it's good to have it. I like to have it about once, twice a week. And I'll sip through that. That's, like I said, today is going to be a day of tea. And I'll sip on that. Let's take this off. And just want to share that little bit of stuff, as well as Laird Superfood Performance Mushrooms. I get it every 2 weeks. This one's about out, but you see that I've also used the mushroom coffee. I'm not big on a lot of mushrooms because it can have its adverse effects. So, like, I've been drinking that coffee like for about 4 or 5 days. So I won't drink it for about 3 or 4, maybe 5 days. Then I'll go back and drink it for another 3 or 4 or 5 days. Layered mushrooms, I usually mix that with my cassava. I'll mix half of that serving with 1 scoop of cassava instead of 2 scoops, and some coconut water, and drink that down. It's a meal. That's one of my fasting days. And I'll just have that, and maybe a ganejo and one of my black plums. I just want to give it a little tip. What am I saying? I'm just saying you are what you eat, but you're also what you think, more so than anything. Okay. I didn't take a cold shower this morning. I'm thinking about doing a little cold immersion. I need to go and pick up a bag of ice, maybe 2, and I might record it. Get in the tub. Let y'all get to see me dance around and whoo, because I monkey and owl it up. And then sometimes I just don't say nothing because my mindset is beyond the cold. It's just, and I'll sit in that shit for 20 minutes and start warming the water, actually. But I appreciate you guys coming away at 38 minutes. I just wanted to share those few things and finish off with that. If you want to sit there threatening these government officials, these their government, they're actors, you better know what you're doing. Nah, I don't find no use in threatening anybody. I'm going to talk about some things that I know. I'm going to talk about things that are possible that may happen. I'm going to share with you what the fuck you know nothing about. And I'm going to have you do the research, or you don't have to believe a goddamn thing. It doesn't matter to me. You want to say happy birthday? I see all the idiots who know everything, indigenous or Bach, well, they don't use that word no more, Aborigine. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, go old bitch and die. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of you stupid motherfuckers that don't get it. I'm going to do a read today. You're going to read what? You can't even read your own shit. You don't even know what's in your urine. Shut the fuck up. See, like I said, people want to say something as if they're the next best thing. Motherfucker, the sausage was already invented. You don't need biscuit to make a motherfucking biscuit. And cornbread you can do just with hot water and cornmeal and 2 other ingredients. You don't need that Jiffy box full of aluminum, this, that, FD. But that's what the fuck they is. That GMO, unnatural shit. That's what a lot of you are. You gotta have the motherfucker put the Christmas tree up. You gotta have the Halloween. You gotta, well, I got to do it, so I'm gonna let my babies know. I'm gonna celebrate this Martin Luther King. Motherfuck that day. They got you dumb motherfuckers not even knowing the truth of what the Indian Civil Rights Act is, believing they belong to a foreign motherfucker. Because they know if you was on the reservation, you'd feel and you'd be digging. You know, we built cities on the reservation. See, that's what's wrong with you dumb motherfuckers. But you're in them cities, so you're comfortable and you slack and you become slothful and lazy, even though that's not to your liking, and you wonder why you're running around all confused and fucking mixed up and you thought I was about to end it. No, motherfuckers, this is what I'm about to do my drive. That's how I hate a lot of these so-called natives. I'm like, motherfucker, so you natively born here, bitch. Your great-great-grandma wasn't, motherfucker. She was an orphan, brought this motherfucker and whooped into shape. You retarded motherfucker. Or maybe it's your great-great-grandma, grandmammy. But before that, your identity is all the whitewashed history of our people. And this ceremonial garb are made to believe. Oh, they don't like that. Like I don't give a fuck. A lot of people don't like the truth because they're not living in the truth. If y'all was on them reservations, you think you motherfuckers be running around in them little goofy ass homes with no grass and shit? I was on that motherfucking, got about 5 or 6 people growing grass and motherfucking different color corn I was selling. Instead of that GMO yellow and white shit, as if they knew something. Even the Hopis respected and loved me. They was like, damn, Red, where you been at, man? When y'all coming back? Nigga, we always been here. I was surprised when that old woman, I told you, she's about 80, I think she passed away, but about 8 years ago, I used to sit with her over the Hogan restaurant over in Tuba City. And she used to be like, I'm so great, with her little afro. I'm so great you here. Curly hair afro, like a Spanish. You can see that Spanish and the French and all of them, you know, that's how they changed the denomination. People aren't even are remnant of themselves. And most Mongols don't know, not the Chinese, but most Mongols don't even know that our bloodline runs in their little monkey ass. That's why they look a little different. But not all of them got the beautiful bodies that our women and our brothers have. But you can see it. You can see it. And there are those who will tell the truth and pull out pictures and go, damn, that's my great-great-uncle right there. I'm like, yeah, duh. And usually it's the ones that serve in the military and they don't want to stay on the reservation. They're tired of the bullshit. They know something different. And that's not to beat up. But it's the ones who are raised in that little world. They have a hard time accepting the truth because it was meant for them not to seek nothing else. We, the government, will stay with you as long as you don't go outside the parameters. That's not free. That's convinced of a lie. The sins of your fathers and your mothers. Weak men and weak women. So anyway, you negras and negroes, you know, I hate to test that word, but you know what the fuck I mean. You will hold on with a death grip your fucking way, as if you have the solid excuse and rationale of reasoning. No, motherfucker. There's nothing you could say to me to change what I'm saying. The importance of people coming together, but regardless of what the world you live in that was created around you, it has nothing to do with the truth, that is disbarring you and a disparity from who you are in your truth of existence because of your fear. And that's what the fuck I'm gonna say. Don't have to accept it. I don't care. You are missing something so important. The greatest detail. Because you think you know it all, man. And you don't know shit. You think you know it all. I'm listening to you. No, man, I keep giving you little tidbits and pieces here and there for you to do your own motherfucking work. I cannot make you walk my footsteps. It's just not meant to be. Trust me on that. It's meant for you to walk in your own goddamn footsteps, but first you need to find out your footing. And you need to find out how your motherfucking legs move, because some motherfuckers' legs bend backwards. You ain't supposed to be here, but that's a whole nother dynamic. Well, that's a fact. That's a fact, people. Y'all just haven't seen that yet, huh? Anywho, it would allude you that you need to actually find your pattern and step in that motherfucker and allow the pain to exist and start walking your shit. Fill in your pothole. Move that obstacle. Recognize the booby traps and avoid them motherfuckers unless you can deactivate them. You need to activate your goddamn selves. The enemy ain't gonna stop now. That goofy motherfucker's gonna keep coming at you. It's gonna keep coming at you. Don't matter how much you train, because you motherfuckers choose not to come together. You're gonna have dumb motherfuckers talking about shit they know nothing about. They're gonna come over and they're gonna feel some kind of way. Feelings don't mean shit. If you think feelings is an answer and they mean something, then you's a dumb motherfucker. If you think them feelings are gonna get you somewhere and be the answer, then so be it. You stay right the fuck there. Some motherfuckers got feelings, they lying to them. You know, I ain't got that ass. I ain't letting go of that motherfucker. Oh, if that motherfucker say anything, I'm gonna protect him. Yeah, you's a dumb motherfucker. I'm gonna give a fuck if I wore your ass out. I'd be like, look, you's a stupid motherfucker, shut up. Now, I love you, but goddamn it, be quiet, because you don't know what you're talking about. And I ain't gonna defend that bullshit you're talking about. But it's not a hate thing. Some of you just don't have a fucking clue. And I can dig it. I know how we all got there. I know some of us will hold on some shit with a death grip. You better let that motherfucker go. You better change up. And then there's some people who have a purpose and they know what it is. That doesn't apply to them. That is for those of you who are still conflicted in some form of confusion about your truth. you really, really have to walk in yourself. I don't give a fuck what you're thinking. You have to walk in yourself. And I know a lot of you think you are. No, I see it all the time. I'm looking at posts, not because I want to ridicule. As a person whose major was sociology, I can see the narcissism. I can see the intrepid ego. I can see the divine inaptitude. I can see the hidden cowardice. It stands out like a goddamn sore thumb. And then there are times when I speak, like this goofy nigga Jarrell. Motherfucker pops out of nowhere and is talking some goofy shit. This is sorry, shut up, you retarded motherfucker. Young buck. So I said, well, I've seen how I'm renting the space. I says, and he wants to talk like he's a tough motherfucker. Probably come over and watch a couple of these videos with his little bitch ass self. I said, no, that's why I'm saying it, so maybe he's watching. I says, well, you know what? I know where he lives. Like, maybe I should just drive the fuck over there and pop up on him. And maybe we can get to the point where it's not about hate. It's about, bitch, you need to be careful and pay attention to the world you live in. Instead of running off your little mouth, not knowing what the fuck it is because your feelings and emotions are driving you, they're showing your inaptitude and your little bitchtism. Yeah, this motherfuckers running around, they bitches. And I don't mean to disrespect to the women. I'm talking about like little female dogs in the heat wanting to get fucked by everybody. Because they want, hopefully it's not about the best specimen, but they want a mixture of seed. That way they can have a wonderful dog. And those seeds, all of them, a lot of them connect to the egg, whether you know it or not. So when a man act like a little bitch, you got to call him out for what the fuck they is. Stop being a little bitch and man up again. It's no hate. But you're just another motherfucking number who matters not. So I had to correct him. So I just went to his messenger. He's texting like a little bitch. I'm sitting there in my voice. It's like, nigga, please. Like, what you acting all a little funky for? You sound like, you know, what, I didn't give you some dick last night or some shit? Little faggot ass, weird rainbow ass shit. But anyway, a lot of niggas is running around hidden. They believe they men. And the farthest thing from being a man, the man that they supposed to be. So I didn't say it because I wanted to taunt him. I was saying it because I had all the space in the world. I'm not trying to fix a motherfucker. I want to see people step into who they are, their truth. And they fix the goddamn self. I can't fix you motherfuckers. I can't fix not a goddamn thing. I don't want to. But I know what balance is. For right now, you motherfuckers are unbalanced as a motherfucker. And y'all, a lot more of y'all need to wake the fuck up. And all you ain't going to. There's so much motherfucking more to all these stories. So yeah, I know I have no hate for the brother. Trust me, it's all love. But like I said, I'm worse than Charleston White and I ain't playing. I don't have to show it. You know, matter of fact, where he live at, I got a motherfucking homie that lived not that far from the nigga. I could have that nigga, and this motherfucker is feared. I could have that nigga just walk up and be like, yo, man, what's up with you, dick? What's up? And he would just cower down. Trust me, he ain't gonna wall that brolic and shit. No, not my boy. That's the beautiful thing. I don't have to share on here everybody that I know. They don't have to speak up and say shit. You know, my friends in England, the UK, children in Germany, and so on and so on and so on, in Brazil, this, that, and other. They let me know what I need to fucking know. That's a network, right? Now I'm attempting to reach out to you motherfuckers and allow you to become a network, and some motherfuckers just can't let go of the little fake ass world they live in. Oh no, this is my appetite. This is what, and you know what? You know what? I know there's gonna be a motherfucker to come out there. Man, this is what I do, and I'm be like, and I don't give a fuck. Obviously, you do want a motherfucker that's triggered and feel some kind of way, all emotional, because the statement I made, and I stand by that, monkey. So there, I'm just helping you out, so that way you don't think that you're gonna qualify yourself down the road, because I'll tell you the same thing again, and I'll probably add to it. Fuck around and find out. So that way we can not nip that in the butt. Now I know some people are lucrative in stupidity, so I know that's not going to mean nothing. But don't be the benefactor of a motherfucking ass hurt. Because I don't really give a fuck. Sincerely, don't give a fuck. If there was ever a sincere to sincerity, that is moi. I'd be the maca-fucking belly of that sincerity. Don't give a fuck. The internet, don't give a fuck. I would rather go back without motherfucking phones, these phones and landlines, to where we got to meet up and have a grand fucking time. See, that's how you meet real motherfuckers. See, this shit right here paints an illusion of motherfuckers. You know, when you're talking over the phone, there's no vibration. It is canceled out. So you don't get the real oratory of beautiful adjustments of frequencies. And then when you're around motherfuckers, they become that dead space. And it's like, nigga, I don't even feel you talking. Then there are those, you see, the excitement's there, but their frequencies motherfucking are rattled. You ever been around somebody, they be talking, it's like, okay, that's some assertive shit. I felt something. Then you hear some motherfuckers talking, it's like, damn, nigga, I just got this weight drip last week. No, honestly, I'm asking you. Nobody saying nothing? Is the class that all right? Okay. For real. I am around a lot of people, and there are people who talk, and it's like, and I'm like, nigga, is Charlie Brown gonna come up around this motherfucker? This ain't Kill Bill, is it? Anyway, I'm serious. And then there's motherfuckers that talk, and I'll be like, okay, this motherfucker got drive, all right, cuz. All right, now bring that shit in, bro. Hold on. I feel like I want to get a motherfucker, what you call it? Direct this motherfucker, because nigga, shit is causing disturbance, motherfucker. Wait a minute, you hold up, but you got my eye. Hold on, motherfucker. Then there's motherfuckers that be like, oh, this motherfucker in tune. You know, talking to yourself is a wonderful thing. They had to make it look like it was crazy. Just know where you're talking to yourself at, because if you're standing there in Walmart and you're all, yeah, my G, what the fuck? I think I'm gonna get. Don't quit, man. Don't 55 it. That's expected of that nigga. Don't nifty on 50. No. Get you a place, fuck a tree, goddamn a bush. And maybe that'll cause a motherfucker to stay away from you when they see you talking to the tree in the bush. But don't be in goddamn Target and Chinaman store, Walmart, Home Emporium, and around a bunch of motherfucking Karens and Kens. Look in the mirror, talk to yourself, and don't be surprised if that motherfucker in the mirror start talking back to you. How many of y'all been practicing eye-to-eye contact? Getting scared at first because you see the darkness, does you not? How many of y'all make eye contact with your dog or your cat and they go, no, eye-to-eye. How many of y'all been gazing at the sun and you ain't blind, and when you see the white little circle that look like a little button, and it becomes one and it touches you, you can feel it. And then your eyes for some reason go wider, as if you're trying to actually levitate up to the fucking sun, and you don't see the brightness no more. It's just this little white fucking dot, and your eye has locked in, and it's not even here you're looking with now. It's some different shit. Have y'all acclimated? Have you found that? Oh, you haven't? How many of y'all been doing the eye exercise to make sure that you have eye strength in your iris and everything else? This 35 this way, 35 that way with your eyes closed 2 to 3 times. Then tighten, hold your eye and cover it. Cold water it and then open it, and then boom, you're seeing perfect. I think I'm making this shit up, huh? So that means you haven't even given it a shot. Ain't my loss. Ain't my goddamn loss, man. You know what they say? Unshared information is wasted information. Shared information, not participated in is wasted information as well. Now, shared information, given a little push, given a little attempt, not try. An attempt is not wasted information. That means that somewhere down there it's applicable, it's not applicable. It means that I applied it. I didn't go full out because of fears. Maybe one day I will. There's something there, or maybe you won't feel nothing. Maybe you're not at that point. You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, let me get up off of here. We're at 56 minutes. I wanted to reach the mile mark of an hour. You wanted to know what I was watching yesterday? Final Fantasy. Spirit Within. I couldn't finish the whole thing. I saw enough of what I needed to see. I'm just not like that, y'all. I see what I wanted to see, knowing what I've read, what I've seen, the origin of it, the first anime, Avatar, and all these other things, Ghost in the Shell, blah blah blah. And that's all what I needed to see. When I talk about it, no, I always talk about all kind of things. So, not to conflict and confuse. I just know that Alicia knew reality. They're really pushing this shit, y'all. Either you know or you don't know. Either you're gonna succumb to it in ignorance or without knowing what part you play with it. You just can't make this shit up, y'all. Or you're gonna be that which doesn't partake in none of it, and you're ready, as ready as you ever can be. Or you prepping and getting yourself ready because there's no way around it. You dig? So anyway, appreciate y'all taking the time listening. Who all came up in here? Rhonda, what's going on, beloved? Herbo, what's up, beloved? Shut the high, what's going on, beloved? He on the road, y'all. That's my boy right there. Max B, all y'all on, beloved. What's going on, brother? Ever need a helping hand, just buzz me, bro. Yo, I appreciate that, beloved. Exodus 3:14. What's going on, Shalom, brother? What's going on, beloved? Yes, sir. Oh, what's going on, beloved? On Tribe, you already know. Always. Chief Dark Bull, salute. What's going on, beloved? How you doing? What's cracking? What's cracking? Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all taking the time. Hope y'all took some of the information, the little tea that I give you. I'll call it green tea because it's really, as far as the bioflavonoids, it's beneficial. A lot of things I want to discuss. You know, I can't talk about everything. That'd just be foolish. Most people wouldn't even gather all that information unless you're taking notes or recording it. But we'll get back in a few hours. Like I said, I wanted to go and check the post office and make sure my motherfucking book's there. I am supposed to be receiving something at my door. I don't forget what it is because I had to put the physical address in. Maybe it'll come today. Who knows? I don't know. But if it does, I'll share that, what it is. Okay? Because like you got to remember, we're dealing with a Thursday here. So let me see how this shit tastes for you. Hold on, stay right there. Let me see how this tastes. I shouldn't really drink it on top of that rise stuff. I should wait. You know what? I gotta wait an hour. I really do. It's chaga root. It's a mushroom. It's a shroom, but it's a fungus, so, which they all are. It comes off the birch tree. You know what I'm saying? The white that you see in the graves, they got that little black nodule and shit. Birch, you can peel off. It's good for making fire and shit like that. But if you peel off too much, you can kill the tree. You got to know what you're doing. Take the part that's flaking off because it sheds and all that other stuff. Good shit, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I hope y'all saved up a lot of that birch because it's good to make a fire if you got the ferrous rod and, you know, the flint and all that. Yeah, anyway, it's good shit. Really, really good. Back in the 70s, 80s, they wanted to keep everybody from utilizing that, knowing the truth about how I could fight cancer and nothing, because they were experimenting, putting mosquitoes out there and not just creating malaria, but also create infectious diseases. But that's a whole nother topic. We'll cross that line. Appreciate y'all. For the people in Hindustan, UK, or whatever, it's not about hate. It's about a remnant of who you are and stop the bullshit. You can believe in everything, or you can realize the truth. What I love about Africa, there's motherfuckers on the ground who realize that these goddamn so-called leaders are nothing but puppets for the foreigners, because they always get the same blah, 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 just like these black motherfuckers here. Blah, 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 blah. Fake promises and this, that, and other. While they living all ritzy, they don't give a fuck about you. May have a ticket, 2012, may have a ticket to an ark or a place that means hiding. So-called safety place, but probably isn't. And so they'll keep doing the shit, misleading you dumb motherfuckers, because you don't want to snap up out of it. And that's everywhere. I don't give a fuck if you're throwing orange and yellow and blew up your ass and all in the air and sleeping with motherfucking he-she's and eunuchs or whatever the fuck are you in the UK and you believe in your fake little pale-skinned white world and it's all a fucking lie and France has fallen and all this other goofy shit. You know what they say, when you create something, you can destroy it. That's the fictional world because you avoided yourself and giving up your rights to the truth of life. It was much simpler when I fuck with you, but you just don't get it. Grey Wolf, what's going on, beloved? I hope the wife is doing well. You haven't been letting me know and keep me up to parlay. I would advise you to keep me, to be intuitive, all right? And keep me informed how she's doing, all right, beloved? I appreciate that, my brother. Anyway, y'all can be scared. You can think you know what you're seeing, what you're looking at and listening to. You're nosy as fuck. I'm looking at every time a motherfucker log in over here with their retarded ass selves. What, you want me to go knock on the door and say, hey, how you doing? Would you stop logging into the Facebook account? Looking through the fucking TV? Is that what you need? Is that what you would like? The retarded motherfuckers? That's to them, not to y'all. Anyway, let me go ahead and get the fuck up off of here. I appreciate it. I know some people, I showed you, who was watching that day when I showed y'all these goofy motherfuckers logging in on my shit? So-called 58, this is a 58 or 60-inch smart TV. Yeah, cameras, you can look through it and all that. You don't need that because you're, can make a design of. You can be stroking your shit and they can watch you. It don't have to be a light form. I'm just saying this is what they if you only knew about the so-called technology, a lot of y'all have a hard time accepting this reality of truth. Trust me. You've allowed it. You motherfuckers have allowed it, okay? So enjoy the world you created or start doing something to make change with yourself. You're capable of a whole lot of shit. No, I'm serious. Or you just want to hold on to being a mushmouth. Little stone troll, gnome, or gargoyle. Or be the motherfucker sentient creature being that you were meant to fucking be. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Hour mark. Love it. Appreciate it. She at home now. Good. Good. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful fucking day. Things have to change. So what's things have to change? Things have to stop being things and become the individuals, the light, the Hawa they were meant to be. So stop being a thing. Change self. Become the embodiment of your truth and your real existence. You get me? I'm getting really bored and I can never get tired of asking y'all to change till you start changing, because then I won't say it. But I'm getting bored with it. But I really am. See y'all shortly.